The truth is that they have one major problem coming up after another now in rapid succession. First of all, today, and I don't see where she is going from here. I think she has a major problem. And I think as of this week, this
very toxic. I think they do their best, the Windsors, Prince Charles, the Queen, to keep it cool, but it's just impossible.
Oh, honey. Meghan Markle has been playing the most calculated game of hide-and-seek you've ever seen. And get this, her disappearing act might just be the smartest power move she's made in years. While everyone was busy asking, where's Meghan? She's been quietly pulling strings nobody even saw coming. Sometimes, silence isn't weakness. It's strategy. Before I spill the real tea, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind. Now let's rewind a bit. Meghan realized early on that she could never be number one. There's only one number one in the monarchy, and baby, she never liked playing second fiddle. Ever since Harry's bombshell memoir hit the world, Meghan vanished. And no, I don't mean just a break from Instagram or skipping a red carpet or two. I'm talking full-on vanishing act. No public appearances, no quotes, no carefully staged candid shots at charity events, nothing, like a ghost. And here's where it gets delicious. Meghan Markle doesn't do anything without a plan. Every step of her career, from her blog The Tig to her meticulously timed interviews, has been calculated. She's always known exactly when to speak and exactly when to pull back. So when she suddenly went silent, oh no, darling, that wasn't retreat, that was control. Royal biographer Tom Bower, a man who has spent years dissecting the monarchy like a surgeon, calls her a shrewd operator, someone who's cooking up something big.
Whose lives are shrouded in mystery, and they want to hide their secrets, and I just love digging away to find out what they don't want to.
Think about it. While Harry's out here doing the interviews, answering the uncomfortable questions, taking every bit of heat from that memoir fallout, Meghan? She's nowhere. She's not the one explaining, defending, or clarifying. She's letting him carry the storm while she quietly plans her next strike from the shadows. Genius. And then comes the plot twist that had Hollywood buzzing. Meghan spotted at the Beverly Hills Hotel, having private lunch meetings with none other than Gordon Getty, yes, the 89-year-old oil billionaire. Not once, not twice, multiple times. And this isn't some hidden speakeasy in the valley. This is the Pink Palace on Sunset Boulevard, a place where deals get signed, alliances are formed, and careers are made. It's loud, visible, deliberate. If she didn't want people to notice, she wouldn't have been there. Let's be real, Getty isn't just some rich old man sipping tea for fun. His family name built empires, oil, article, philanthropy. That kind of legacy opens doors. No, actually, it builds doors, and Meghan was sitting right there across from him, repeatedly. And meetings like that, they're not about how's the weather, Gordon, number. When billionaires sit down with former duchesses, there's a plan. Whether it's funding, introductions to power players, or strategic guidance, something is definitely cooking. Meanwhile, Harry's in the spotlight getting grilled by the media. Meghan's nowhere to be seen. She's letting everyone talk while she moves silently. That's what makes her silence so dangerous. Everyone thinks she's hiding, but no, she's positioning. Then came the ultimate Hollywood snub that got the gossip wheels spinning even faster. Oprah's 69th birthday party, you know, the one where every A-lister in California shows up. The same Oprah who gave Meghan and Harry their biggest global interview platform. And guess who wasn't on that guest list? Yup, Meghan. No invite, no photos, not even a whisper. And it's not just Oprah. Even the Obamas and other Hollywood elites seem to have quietly taken a few steps back. No press statements, no public drama, just a subtle distancing. And in Hollywood, baby, who you're seen with is everything. When you're not on the list anymore, people notice. Word around those high society tables is that celebrities are uneasy. Some feel that what gets said in private doesn't always stay private. Remember, that Oprah interview was world-shaking. It didn't just give Meghan and Harry their platform, it also shifted how Oprah herself was seen. She went from being the queen of tough but fair interviews to, well, something else. That kind of shift in perception matters. Nobody wants their elegant soiree overshadowed because Meghan Markle walks in and becomes the story. That's why the silence is working for her. The less she says, the more the world fills in the blanks. People are whispering, speculating, connecting dots that may not even exist. And all the while, Meghan sits back, letting the intrigue grow. And it's brilliant, because the longer she stays quiet, the more curious people become. It's like when a celebrity suddenly disappears off the map and everyone's like, what are they plotting? What's next? Harry's out there doing press tours and interviews, getting picked apart line by line. Meanwhile, Meghan gets to be the mystery. And in today's world, mystery is currency. While others overexpose themselves, she's building value through absence. That silence, it's a power move. She isn't rushing to respond to every headline. She isn't defending herself against every whisper. She's not even posting a cryptic quote on Instagram. She's just gone. And that makes her look untouchable. Above the noise. Behind the scenes, she's working, moving, aligning the chessboard, making the kind of quiet deals that don't get posted. They get announced when they're ready to shake the room. Tom Bower's not wrong calling her strategic. When pressure builds, Meghan doesn't panic. She pulls back. She creates breathing room. She controls her comeback. She knows that the minute she resurfaces, the cameras will be there. The tabloids will explode. The narrative will bend in her direction because everyone's been waiting, and that, darling, is power. It's almost poetic how Meghan has flipped the royal playbook upside down. Most people, when they're at the center of a storm, rush to explain, rush to clarify, rush to be seen. Not Meghan. She's sitting in Montecito behind those tall, carefully guarded walls, quietly letting the world talk itself into a frenzy. Harry's the face in the spotlight, doing interviews, answering tough questions, facing uncomfortable moments. Meanwhile, Meghan, she's got something priceless right now. Freedom. She can move without eyes on her, plan without pressure, strategize without interruption. And here's the wild part. When someone who's built their entire career on visibility suddenly chooses silence, it doesn't make them irrelevant. It makes them irresistible, because absence creates curiosity. And curiosity, my dear, is the most powerful PR machine there is. She's letting the world build her comeback narrative for her. People are guessing, spinning theories, wondering what her next move will be. And that's exactly the trap. She doesn't have to say anything. The buzz is already doing the heavy lifting. Think about how different this is from the usual celebrity crisis routine. Most of them panic, release statements, post apologies, overexpose themselves trying to stay relevant. Meghan's playing chess while everyone else is busy playing checkers. She's creating anticipation, and anticipation makes the next move bigger than any statement could. She's carefully controlling when she'll reappear, and when she does, the spotlight will be hers. Not Harry's, not the palace's, hers. She's not just disappearing for peace and quiet. No, she's working her network like a pro. She's lunching with billionaires, securing power connections, shaping a narrative without saying a single word publicly. It's not a retreat. It's a rebrand in real time. And trust me, she's learned from her time inside the royal machine. She knows that when you control your timing, you control the story. She knows the longer she stays quiet, the hungrier the public becomes to hear her side. And when that moment finally comes, it's going to be big. Not some soft-spoken apology or random red carpet moment. No, this will be a calculated, explosive return designed to dominate every headline for days. Let's not forget, Meghan understands attention better than most people in Hollywood. She's a woman who built a global brand out of a love story. She knows how to make herself the center of conversation with just a whisper. And while everyone's glued to Harry, dissecting every sentence he says, Meghan's making sure that when she steps back into the frame, it'll feel like an event, not just another day, not just another headline, an event. Now, on the other side of the royal fence, Kate Middleton has been making quiet moves of her own, a different kind of strategy. She's not playing the mystery game, she's going all in on visibility. She's upgrading her image, pulling in top-tier PR strategists, making bolder fashion choices, becoming the polished face of a modern monarchy. While Meghan plays the scarcity game, Kate's doubling down on presence. And that's what makes this so fascinating. Two women, two strategies, one massive spotlight. Kate's transformation didn't happen overnight. You can see it. Sharper styling, stronger messaging, carefully curated public moments that feel relatable yet regal. She's slowly reshaping her role, evolving from dutiful royal to global cultural figure. She's positioning herself as the steady, visible, trustworthy face. Meghan, on the other hand, is positioning herself as the mysterious wildcard, unpredictable, glamorous, calculating. Two queens on opposite ends of the board, both playing to win. And that's why Meghan's silence isn't weakness. It's a carefully layered strategy designed to make every single move count. She's not trying to compete for every headline. She's making sure that when her name resurfaces, it eclipses everything else. Harry may be the one on camera, but Meghan's the one setting the trap. The longer she stays away, the more the speculation snowballs. And when she walks back into that spotlight, all eyes will be begging for answers. She's letting people stew, letting Hollywood whisper, letting the tabloids obsess. Every day that passes, the tension tightens, and she's the one holding the string. This is the same woman who turned a royal wedding into a global spectacle. Do you really think her comeback will be quiet? Not a chance. What Meghan's doing isn't just clever, it's dangerous. Dangerous for anyone underestimating her. Because the moment she decides to break the silence, it won't just be a statement, it'll be a show. She's letting this vacuum build up pressure. Every unanswered rumor, every whisper, every "Where's Meghan" headline, all of it is stacking up like dry kindling. And when she lights the match, it's going to explode. Harry, poor thing, is carrying the full weight of the spotlight. Every expression he makes gets dissected, every word analyzed. But Meghan, she's off stage, untouchable. That's what silence gives you, the power to choose the battlefield. Look at the timing, the Getty lunches, the quiet Hollywood distancing, the subtle moves behind closed doors. This isn't random. This is a slow strategic build, and people are noticing. Even those in Hollywood who once whispered about overexposure are suddenly asking, what is she planning? That's the brilliance. Meghan's not fighting for attention. She's making attention chase her. And in a world where everyone is screaming to be heard, the one who whispers ends up owning the room. Meanwhile, Kate is playing her game. Calculated appearances, media training, perfectly tailored looks. She's giving the public consistency. Meghan? She's giving them unpredictability. And honestly, in gossip land, unpredictability is gold. Every royal watcher, every entertainment insider, every gossip columnist is holding their breath waiting for the move. Because they all know, whatever Meghan does next, it's going to shift the conversation. Again, she's rewritten the rules once already. She turned walking away from the palace into a brand. Now, she's turning silence into a weapon. And when she finally steps forward again, it's not going to be a soft landing. It's going to be a storm. That's why everyone's watching. That's why her absence speaks louder than any speech. Meghan Markle may not be on the stage right now, but make no mistake, and she's still running the show. And when the curtain lifts, oh honey, the world's gonna eat it up.